Good morning, Sterling Humanities students. Welcome to day 3 of the Genius Hour project, day 3 of the extreme heat. Welcome. Mr. Bailey here, kind of giving you your daily to-do list. First and foremost, I have to say how impressed I am in talking with many of you about your Genius Hour projects, how some people are already going above and beyond the daily checklist and moving forward with this project. We have some people who have already started reaching out to experts. We have people who have already set up online fundraisers. So there has been some amazing steps already taken just in 3 days of work by you folks, which certainly is an inspiration as we move forward here into the coming weeks to get these wrapped up. So well done to all of you. Super duper impressed. Can't say enough good things about the work you folks are doing. Your work today is a couple of things. What you need to do is focus on this section of your graphic organizer, which really talks about your product, which is your final outcome. How are you going to demonstrate your learning? How are you going to reach out and engage community members to show your learning? My public record here is this slideshow and this poster at my local Hannaford's. You need to think about the materials you'll need, and we can work with you on getting materials to you if you don't have certain materials that you think you're going to need to pull off your amazing projects. For mine, I need a Chromebook, I need some poster board, and I need some markers. Thankfully, I have a 6-year-old and a 12-year-old who are both allergic to cleaning up, so there are markers literally all over my house that I can pick from when I need to make the poster. Enough. Okay, had to breathe through that one. Sorry. Your big thinking that you and your group are really going to want to focus on today is how you're going to connect science and math to your project. Okay. So for me, I'm going to use science by gathering some information about what happens to the human body when it doesn't get enough nutrition. And I'm going to use some data and graphs to include how much the local food shelf here in Essex, how many customers they are seeing month to month. And I'm also going to start to look at some of those numbers about the distribution of food. I think the food distribution in Burlington the other day handed out something like 5,000 meals. So I'm going to be tracking that information and putting some graphs together. So those are really what you need to be thinking about today. And I know this is one that's kind of challenging. I'm encouraging you to drop into office hours. Office hours today are going to be run by none other than your science and math teacher. So if you need some help incorporating math and science into your projects, drop in from 12:30 to 1:30, get that question answered, and then you can hop right back out of office hours. But the expectation is that today you have this section filled out. The other thing you need to do today is begin to connect with your teacher. All the Sterling teachers are going to be in charge of groups, and you are going to have one teacher as your point person. So you'll see in today's Google class on the stream in Humanities today, besides this lovely video, which you are all just probably going to play on repeat 5-6 times over, you'll also see this document with teacher groups. What we've done is we've attempted to put the groups that are sharing common topics by teacher, so that teacher can really streamline the number of resources we find and provide those to you. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be taking all the groups that deal with good health and well-being driving questions and quality education. You can see Mrs. Durant is in charge of climate action and life below water. Ms. Peterson is going to cover no poverty, zero hunger, gender equality, and affordable and clean energy, while Mr. Willis will deal with clean water and sanitation, decent work and economic growth, and life on land. What you need to do today, your task, Sterling student, is to find your name on this list, either working as an individual or working as a group, and you need to email that teacher, okay? And what you need to email that teacher is what your driving question is and what resources you might need already. And by resources, that might be research, it might be a question you need answered, or it might be an actual material that you need to accomplish your final project. But your job today to start getting your research going is to connect with the teacher that you are listed under. So if you're in my group, you should be emailing me today. If you email me as one group, that's totally fine and probably preferred if you set up one point person to email and include everybody in your group. So just looking through here, if I was um, Evie, Tyler, and Adrian, I would assign one person to take the lead to say, hey, email Mr. Bailey, and then include everybody in it. So then I can just reply all with resources. And if you don't have an expert in mind, your task tomorrow is going to be starting your research and connecting with an expert. So one of the things you might want to include in your email to your point teacher is who might be some experts you think we could consider as well. And I'm going to put all that in the instructions today as well. But your email to your point teacher should include all of your group members, if you're in a group, included in the email, so we can reply all. And then resources that you need after you've told us your driving question, then resources, things like we need articles, we have a question we need answered, we need some materials, and then also thinking about if you need some help thinking of who an expert might be. So that's your task today, is to get that email sent. When we are looking at who's accomplishing the Genius Hour work today and putting that in our data spreadsheet, it's going to be the people we receive emails from. So that's how you're going to get your work checked off today, is by sending an email to that point teacher. I hope you folks have a wonderful day. We are looking like it's going to be at least 10 degrees cooler from yesterday and slightly overcast, which isn't always the best in terms of natural lighting, but is going to give us a little bit of relief from the sun. So have an awesome day. Please get the graphic organizer filled out between where it says product and resources. Get that filled out. Continue to move forward and ahead if you choose to. And figure out within your group who is going to send that email to your point teacher. We look forward to hearing from you all. We look forward to seeing and continuing to support the amazing projects that you folks have already started on. Well done, Sterling students. You folks are really catching the attention of a lot of adults inside and outside of Williston Central School. And it's all because of your hard work. So keep it up. Continue to be awesome. And I will talk to you later. Have an amazing day.